Hey, I thought I would read you this list that I've been making of things that I find attractive in guys. I don't know why I made this list, but it just kind of happened. First, I'm going to explain why I'm wearing my pajamas. One, they're really comfortable. Two, I'm wearing a Darth Vader shirt underneath and it's short sleeved and I like being warm, and this is long sleeved. And three, I was reading the coffee cups and one of them just kind of really expresses what I find attractive in a guy. Sweet, tall, rich. I'm kidding about that, though it is somewhat attractive. It's not a big deal for me. So I'm gonna get to the real list. An imperative thing that I look for in a guy is they have to go to church regularly and be a strong Christian. Next, I want them to be funny. Funny is interesting. Good spelling and grammar. This is a kind of a big deal for me. It's okay if you mess up sometimes, but you need to at least try. I get so sick of people that decide to abbreviate three-letter words to one. It's really not that much work. Spelling and grammar, the basics aren't that hard to grasp. Of course, you don't have to know it perfectly, but just the basics. Use them. It's important. Confidence. Confidence is really attractive. I'm not saying that shy guys are unattractive, but I'm not saying that shy guys don't have confidence. I can be really shy, but I have self-confidence. It's two completely different things. If you don't have self-confidence, though, it feels like you're always trying to validate yourself and you're not comfortable with who you are. Originality. Having interesting conversations is a must for me. I can't stand boring people. I need new conversations that I haven't had before. I need to hear new things. Good eyebrows. Those are really attractive in my opinion. Fashion sense. Now I'm getting kind of shallow here, I feel, but it's still attractive to me, so I'm listing it. Fashion sense is not that hard for guys, I think, because you can wear dark jeans and a plaid shirt and look perfectly good. And I'm not saying I mean you can wear a fandom t-shirt and I'm gonna find that attractive if I'm in that fandom, of course. But if you're like 30 and you're wearing a, let's say, Adventure Time shirt, I'm not really gonna find that attractive. Some people might, but I don't. But basically just look decent, look clean, shave if you need to. Geekiness and having good taste in books and movies. One of my qualifications, if I were going to marry someone, would be I will not marry them until they buy me a book that they have to choose. I can't have talked about it before. I can't have requested it. They have to choose it, and I have to like it once I read it. That sounds really hard, but actually I like most books as long as they're fiction, so it won't be that hard. Not that I'm probably not even gonna get married, so yeah. I'll just have cats. I like cats better than people anyways. You have to be in at least 3 fandoms, and one of those has to be Star Wars, Firefly, or Lord of the Rings, or Doctor Who. That's 4, but I'm not saying you have to be in all of those, just at least one of those. And you have to be willing to watch the others. You have to be willing to kill bugs for me. I like guys that kill bugs for me just because I am a coward and I am afraid of things that can crawl into my mouth at night. You have to be slightly weird. Weird is attractive as long as it's not like creepy weird. Just interesting weird. Don't be clingy. Clinginess is just a major turnoff for me. Like, if somebody messages me every day, or like twice a day, that's happened to me before, I get really tired of it really quickly. I really don't want to talk to you that much. And you also need to make sure that you message me first sometimes. If I message you first, then that means that I like you, well, not like, but as a friend, and I actually want to talk to you. But I'm not going to keep messaging you first because I don't know if you actually want to talk to me. If you say that you do and you just don't like messaging people first, then I'm going to think that maybe you're just saying that. So, message me first sometimes. musical ability. That's really, really attractive. They have to be able to show emotions, but they still have to be not overly emotional. They have to have emotions but not be emotional, if that makes sense. They can't be someone who is constantly calling me crying because of little things. But if you have a genuine problem, then talk to me about it. I will adore you if you cry when you watch one of a movie and a dog dies. If you cry, then that's just adorable. I like green or blue eyes and black hair. Also, gingers. I don't like people to be too hairy. That's kind of gross. Even just saying that. Yeah. You have to be understanding, especially and observant. As a girl, I'm very emotional and I need somebody to notice and talk and ask me about it. Of course, all of these things I'm not going to expect all of these in one guy because that's just way too much to ask. That's like asking a girl to. I can't think of anything right now because my creativity has been sucked out of me for today. But like I said, I don't expect all of these things in one guy. I'm not going to try to force someone to be perfect, but these are just things that I find attractive. Before I go, I just wanted to tell you something. It's a really big deal, actually. My socks today, they match. And this is going to be the last time in their lives that they are going to be together, most likely, because this is a really big deal that my socks match. So I think that's it. If you are a girl or a guy, comment below what you find attractive. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.